just you're sitting there and you're just and you're such in a fishbowl that we didn't realize what was going on in Chicago, like how crazy Chicago was going. And it was just until we got back later, all that. We were just so in the moment with us. We didn't realize what was transpiring around us. It was just, we were just in our own world, just enjoying the ride. And here's the other part of our culture. I was asked this about when we did lose to Michigan. One thing that I really liked for the future is it wasn't this, we were happy to be there. Like, hey, it's over, we were playing on borrowed, money. It was true pain. These guys believed with every fiber that we were going to be playing Monday night for the national championship. And we felt that way, and I love that for the future because the expectations they put on themselves, not what other people put, it was a very high expectation, and they met the expectations with their effort and investment. Sometimes people say they want to go here, they daydream, they fantasize about getting here, but if their work ethic investment isn't there, it just becomes daydreaming. And that's what I loved about this group. They really, really invested on everything. That's what we've been asking. That's what we've talked to our guys. We're still chasing, though. We're chasing a championship. We're not the 2019 Missouri Valley champions. We're not the 2019 national champions. We're chasing that. Because we're not defending anything. We're chasing something that's in front of us, and that's our mentality. I think when you start saying, we're defending, I think you start looking backwards. Nobody has captured the championship for this year. Everybody's chasing, and we're chasing that just like everybody else is, just like all the other teams in this league are. And that's the mentality we got to have. And I think the platform that we were on, and the fact that that's what we talked about all last year, is that it was about the process, winning the now, winning what's right in front of you. We talked about that all last year. And I think the fact that how everything went and the guys tasted that platform has, it could happen. Two things could happen. One, they can feel entitled. One, they can feel like, we've arrived. Or it could fuel them. And what I've seen so far this summer is it's 100% fueled them. We've had the best summer we've ever had. Their work ethic, our leaders, everything, the investment. And so I like to where the arrow's going. For sure, Clayton's got that ball in his hands out front. He's one of those guys that makes everybody better. As a player, special players make better players around them. But that's the same with leadership. Great leaders make the people around you better. And that's what I really feel he's taken that role on this summer. But I will say something about roles. I was asked 3 weeks ago by one of the magazines about Clayton's new role and Marcus's new role. And it just hit me. I'm like, they don't have a different role. They just got to play the role better. We had this mantra of strength in numbers. Different guys, different nights. Nobody had the weight of the world on their shoulders. It was a strength in numbers. And I immediately called the two seniors. I'm like, let's go to lunch. And we talked to them. We're like, I hope you guys don't think that you have a different role or the weight of this world's on the team. Yeah, you're our seniors, but we got strength in numbers. You got the same role. We've got to bring everybody along. Everybody is going to be contributing strength in numbers. You just got to play your role better. And I just don't want I don't want Clayton or Marcus to think that the weight of the world's on them. It's not. We got a group of guys that can really play, and we're better when we have strength in numbers. Well, I look back on the final game of the year, the Illinois State game, and it was sold out the week before. Just the excitement around it. It's what major college basketball should be about. Tickets were hard. We had scalpers out in front of arena. Whoever thought that, And so that was, and it made a difference. It made a difference. We know, and we like the road. We don't talk about road and home with our guys. It's the same game. Majerus never talked about home and road, but we know it's going to be sold out everywhere we go. We have to create that night in and night out at our place. I'd be shocked if it wasn't, but that's what you have to have. If you're going to be, a contender, you especially what we just did. I think it's. That arena is really hard to play in when it's packed. It really is. It's right on top of you. It's 5,000 right on top of you. It's very noisy, and it's a fun college atmosphere. And if we pack that thing every night, it's going to be a great home court.